May 22, a closed-door room at NATO headquarters in Brussels, a Pentagon envoy named Alexander Velis-Green walks in and delivers a gut punch to some of the most powerful officials on Earth. America is pulling back. Fighter jets cut by a third. Strategic bombers halved. Destroyers scaled down. Submarines gone completely. Drones, Europe's problem now. No timeline, no press conferences, just a quiet, devastating message to allies who have spent decades trusting Washington. This is not symbolic. This is physical military hardware being removed from Europe's defense. The Trump administration has told NATO members it wants European allies to present plans to fill these gaps by early June, with the whole new model formalized at the NATO summit in Ankara in July, weeks away. And they have given this restructuring a name. They are calling it NATO 3.0. Under this vision, America will no longer provide conventional military support to Europe. Washington keeps its nuclear umbrella. Everything else, every warship, every fighter jet needed to fight an actual war on European soil, is now Europe's headache. The shift isn't burden sharing anymore. It is burden shifting, and European diplomats say they were completely blindsided by the scale and the speed of it. Trump's real reason of pullback is not Europe. Here is what changes everything. This isn't really about NATO. The real reason America is pulling back is China. US intelligence has flagged 2027 as the key date, the year China may be capable of launching a military offensive against Taiwan. Washington has made a cold calculation. It cannot have its best military assets locked into fixed NATO commitments when that moment arrives. Europe has been downgraded, not abandoned. The nuclear umbrella stays, for now. But in terms of conventional power, Europe has gone from America's top strategic priority to a secondary theater that needs to start paying for itself. And yet, even inside the Pentagon, this policy is a mess. On May 22nd, Trump announced he'd send an additional 5,000 troops to Poland. A surge, more soldiers into Europe. Not fewer, because Trump likes Poland's new president personally. This comes right after the Pentagon planned to pull 5,000 troops out of Germany. US defense officials have called it impulsive. It directly contradicts the withdrawal strategy. America is simultaneously pulling out of and surging into Europe, depending on Trump's latest phone call. This isn't grand strategy. This is improvisation at the highest levels of global security. So, what is Europe doing? Scrambling. France is deploying nuclear-capable Rafale jets across Germany, Poland, and the UK. French and British submarines are patrolling European waters. Macron is building a European nuclear umbrella independent of America in real time. Analysts say Europe can fill the gap within 5 years. But submarines and strategic bombers are not built overnight. Every year it takes is a window of vulnerability, and Moscow is watching every single day. NATO still exists on paper, but NATO was never just a legal document. It was a promise, a credible, unshakable promise that America would show up. That promise is now in a serious doubt, and doubt that psychological uncertainty is worth more to Putin than any number of tanks. Trump has handed it to him for free. That's a lot of ifs, and the clock as of that closed-door meeting in Brussels last Friday is ticking.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.